All right, you are live at the start of the Fur-Free March, which is moving rapidly through Beverly Hills. We have major Hollywood celebrities who are leading the march. You see them right there holding the banner. And
right here. This way.
Mena Suvari is among them. Hollywood star Mena Suvari is leading. And there are others as well. Look at this. This is ground zero for fur, right along with 5th Avenue and Park Avenue, Beverly Hills. And we're happy to report that major fur purveyors have said no more fur. Michael Kors.
Are you okay?
And you see we're going right into Beverly Hills now. This is Rodeo Drive, ground zero of conspicuous consumption. We have 2 police officers who are leading. There is a tremendous police presence here, but these people will not be stopped. They are marching to send a message that fur is cruel. And
open up the cage door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Smash the doors and liberate.
1,
2, 3, 4. Open up the cage door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Smash the locks and liberate. 1, 2, 3.
we have actress Mena Suvari in the dark glasses right there leading this march. A message to Hollywood that fur is not glamorous, that it's actually a contrarian indicator, indicating you're socially insecure. You don't need to prove that you have wealth by wearing a dead animal on your shoulders. It actually is a sign that you're socially insecure. That is the message. There is absolutely no reason to wear fur. There is no excuse. There is no nice way to kill an animal for fur. The general methods are anal electrocution, neck snapping, skinning alive, and gassing. We are live on Rodeo Drive. There has been some media coverage, Channel 7, but it's interesting, they left before the march started, it appears. Check out one of the most exclusive, expensive blocks in the world, Rodeo Drive, and we are here marching.
Animal abuse has got to go.
You see people watching, some of them are laughing.
Animal abuse has got to go.
Seeing animals alive is funny, it's bizarre.
Death train. 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 Death train.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Open up the cage door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Smash the locks and liberate. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We invite any store that sells fur or any industry that is involved in fur on any time.
40 animals we will fight. How do you sleep at night? 40 animals we will fight. How do you sleep at night? 40 animals we will fight. How do you sleep For the animals we will fight.
How do you sleep at night?
For the animals we will fight.
How do you sleep at night?
For the animals we will fight.
How do you sleep at night?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open up the cage door.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Smash the locks and liberate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open up the cage door.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Smash the locks and liberate.
Fire train.
Death train.
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 Combustion and defusion.
Don't buy fur.
Combustion and defusion.
Don't buy fur.
These protesters are marching from store to store that they say sells fur. I can't independently confirm each store. I'm just looking at these stores. Okay, so this is Max Mara. We invite Max Mara on anytime to respond.
Max Mara has blood on his hands.
Oh, there's Channel 7. I'm so happy. Channel 7's here with the protest. I take it all back.
Max Mara has blood on his hands. Max Mara has blood on his hands. Max Mara has blood on his hands.
We invite a representative of Max Mara on any time. I want to see if anybody from the store would be willing to comment. Oh, the doors are locked. Look at that. The doors are locked. Max Mara, you're invited on any time. All right, we're going to continue to move now.
Got to go. Animal abuse has got to go. Animal abuse has got to go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open up the cage doors.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And here's a sign that says, wearing fur makes you ugly. And there are some, major Hollywood stars that still do wear fur. And the message is fur is dead. It's not only cool and horrific for animals. Obviously, they die, and the general methods are electrocution, gassing. Sometimes, in some cases, I'm not saying regarding any specific store, but there have been cases where animals have been skinned alive. In some cases, we are marching through Beverly Hills. You can see the Beverly Hills police right there. There's a huge police presence. There's also a big media presence. And each store that still sells fur, according to these protesters, I can't independently confirm which stores and which don't, but they are saying that these companies have blood on their hands, and we invite these companies on anytime at all. We're being led by Hollywood star Mena Suvari. She's a major star, and she's putting her celebrity out there to say, there she is in the dark glasses. She's there to say, you know what, it's not glamorous, it's not cool, it's not fashionable. It's really more, it's more a sign of social insecurity. If you know that your place in the world, you don't need to wear a dead animal on your shoulders to feel important, to feel wealthy, to feel like you have social status. I look at anybody who wears fur and I say socially insecure needs to have a totem to feel important, to feel wealthy, to feel like they have a certain status. And those who really know where they are, they don't need that. They don't need to kill an animal to make that point.
Open up the cage door.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Smash the locks and liberate.
1, 2, 3.
A good shout out to Channel 7. Give them props for covering this story. Thank you.
I got your back.
This is amazing, and you have really been instrumental in putting this on. What's your message to those Hollywood stars, because you deal with them, that still feel the need to say they're important, wealthy, or famous by wearing dead animals?
Well, I think it's despicable at this point. It's like there's no need for it. It's despicable, and you have a voice, and you could put out a really powerful message, and you just refuse to. And I just don't understand in this day and age why you don't do that. I can't, for the life of me, I can't fathom why you feel putting a dead animal carcass around your neck or on your body feels good or is fashionable. It's just not.
It's confusing to me too, but I feel it's social insecurity. People who need to feel that they're insecure. It's sort of a bourgeois manifestation of, oh, I've got the money to buy this, but they don't realize that ship has sailed.
And let's be honest, people like Kim Kardashian could really, really do a good thing by sending out a good message. But when you're riding elephants that have been enslaved, it's not sending a good message.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for
Jane.
organizing this.
Thank you.
Here we go. We got some Beverly Hills cops on bikes, and they are guiding us actually as we go forward on the most famous street in probably all of California, Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive. And you have Cartier here, you've got Chanel here, you've got Bulgari here, you've got all these high-end stores. But what these people are saying is cruelty is not fashion. And while they're sending messages to the stores, they're really also sending messages to consumers. None of this would be happening if people didn't buy it. So, you know what? It's not even so much about the stores, it's about the consumers. They're in wheelchairs, and they have brought their dogs. Wow, what incredible. Look at this. No fur. Yes, who would want to kill this beautiful, beautiful baby? So you, even though you're wheelchair bound, you came here. Thank you so much. A lot of people brought their dogs to make a statement that would you skin your dog? So we've got people who brought their dogs specifically to make a statement.
That's right. He wears fur, but he's alive, and they should all be alive. There's absolutely no excuse. The only ones who should be wearing fur are wearing their own skin. There's absolutely no excuse to wear fur or leather or any animal product.
So what would you say to Kim Kardashian?
I would say, wake up. I mean, you know where all the videos are. You just go on Google and look it up. Look at the cruelty, and how can you be so heartless in the face of such horrible cruelty?
Look at this, I just want to show this. This is, your fur had a face. This is a PETA sign that says some of them are skinned alive. And there are people here who bravely have come in wheelchairs.
That's
wow.
right.
So do you think we're winning the war?
We are winning the war. I think that people are becoming more and more aware. There's much more information about the fur industry, and it's really time that the rest of the people just wake up. It's just a matter of being in a moral coma or being awake. That's it.
Do you think it's social insecurity? Because that's my theory, that these people, it's sort of a bourgeois statement of, oh, look, I can afford a dead animal, because they're socially insecure.
I think that you've got a really good point there, Jane, about social insecurity. However, I think that the big designers now are waking up to the fact that it's no longer a viable solution to sell this kind of crap. People just don't want it anymore. People who are really chic are wearing beautiful clothes that don't include animal cruelty. It's really simple. It's very easy to dress well and not wear dead animals or their products, their fur or their skin or their wool or anything. You can look great.
You are an actress who was just on Madam Secretary. Yes. So you're super fashionable. You played a French diplomat. And so you know about fashion, my dear.
But of course, and I think that in France the movement is growing as well. We're ditching fur for cruelty-free clothing from now on.
Mad.
That's right.
All right, my dear. Bye-bye. Great seeing you, by the way.
So good to see you, Jane, and keep up the good fight.
Okay, and look at this. I think we'll end with this shot. There's absolutely no reason to kill an animal and steal their fur. It's really barbaric and it's got to end.
There's one last thing. Is that the animals that are killed for fur, for leather, for clothing, have exactly the same qualities that people love in their cats and dogs. The same exact qualities.
It's so crazy. It's just insanity. But we invite any company that wants to be give their response. We want to hear from them. We want to understand why on earth would you sell this product. So you are invited on. And again, I will. I got it. This is Prada. This is Prada. We invite Prada on anytime. Again, Mena Suvari is one of the main big Hollywood actresses who is here. One of the big Hollywood actresses who's here marching today. We've got major media coverage. Channel 7, want to give them a shout out. Props for being here. Now, why do you think it's funny, if I could ask you?
What?
What? Do you think it's funny?
No, it's good. It's very good.
You like it?
Yes, I like it. I love it.
Okay,
I'm with you.
so you're not going to wear fur?
What?
You don't wear fur? No. Okay, good.
I hate fur. I hate.
You hate fur. Thank you so much.
In French, we hate fur.
Yes, how do you say that in French?
La fourrure. On n'aime pas la fourrure.
Merci.
De rien.
Au revoir. Okay, so, we see that this is part of animal suffering. And that was I grabbed somebody random off the street. BJ Hollyfield, you're here. What do you have to say to those who still feel the need to wear fur?
I don't understand it. They're incredibly beautiful garments that don't have cruelty associated with them. Why would you wear fur? It makes no sense.
It makes no sense is what everybody here. Thank you so much for being here today. And wow.
Their skin! Their babies! Their children!
Who? Wait. Let's see. Hold on. They're giving an award to somebody for going fur free. We got to catch this. Hold on. Ay. Excuse me. Coach.
Excuse me. We're boycotting everybody else, but it's important that we support the stores that do good for free. We can't just say boycott everybody else and then not support the ones that do go for free. Because if we don't support the stores go for free, they're going to go out of business, and there's all that's going to be left are the freaking animal killers. So please support Coach and everybody else. This is how we make a difference. Please support us.
So Coach went fur free and is getting an award today. Congratulations, Coach. You just got props for not killing animals for fur. Would you like to say anything? Okay, thank you, bye. All right, so this is an amazing protest. They're not just attacking companies that sell fur. They're giving props. They're giving props to those companies that have gone fur free.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Smash the lock and liberate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open up the cage door.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Smash the lock and liberate.
Coach recently went fur free and
Death trade.
Fur trade.
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 Death trade.
Fur
you can
trade.
see across the street, people are looking, people are taking it in. People, these are some of the wealthiest consumers on the planet. We are here at ground zero of conspicuous consumption. Rodeo Drive. There it is, Rodeo Drive. And we've got the police here on bikes. They've been very, very nice and respectful. We've got major Hollywood stars who are leading this and sending a message that it's not cool, it's not fashionable. And
So we're headed to Burberry next, like Robin just said.
Oh, this is it right here.
Oh my God! Thank you, Jane.
Okay, wait, we're going in. We're going in. Burberry went for free? What's happening?
Burberry's gone for free since we were here last year.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
March's protesting works.
So this is protesting works. Burberry's gone for free, and they're going to be given by...
Everybody support.
So you see Hollywood stars giving. Congratulations. Do you have a statement? Do you have a statement?
No, thank you.
Okay, can I just see the... Oh, yes. Excellent. Wonderful. Congratulations. So here is a company that went for free. Burberry. And this is now a positive demonstration in the sense that they are giving awards to the companies that have gone for free since this protest last year. And Burberry is one of them. You saw it right here. Burberry.
Buy Burberry. Buy Burberry.
Yeah, buy Burberry. They're saying buy Burberry because Burberry has gone for free. So this is a huge, huge victory. Not to mention that Los Angeles, pretty much the second largest city in the United States after New York, and one of the most important on a par with New York, has banned fur. It's going to be, the sale of fur has been banned. It's going to be fenced in the next couple of years. So we have police right here. The famous Beverly Hills cops are here, and we've got people who are watching, just taking it all in. And see that across the street, those people basically saying it's not cool. Fur is not cool. Fur is it's out. It's dead. That's the message that these protesters are sending.
Don't buy fur! Compassion is the fashion! 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 Don't buy fur! Fur trade! Death trade! 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 Fur trade! Death trade!
You can see there's media here. We had Channel 7. We've got independent videographers. Now we're outside Fendi. Fendi is one of those who's continuing to sell fur, according to these protesters. And they're saying Fendi has blood on their hands. We invite Fendi on any time.
Fendi has blood on his hands! Fendi has blood on his hands! Fendi has blood on his hands! Fendi has blood on his hands!
We invite Fendi on any time to respond.
Fendi has blood on his hands! 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 Fendi has blood on his hands!
The doors are locked.
Fendi has blood on his hands!
Would you like to comment? Would you like to comment?
Blood on his hands!
Oh, here we go.
Fendi has blood on his hands!
I was trying to ask them if they wanted to comment. They are invited on any time to comment.
Fendi has blood on his hands! Fendi has blood on his hands! Fendi has blood on his hands!
Suvari is right there. Mena Suvari is right there.
He has blood on his hands!
These protests are having an impact. As you heard, just last year, Burberry was protested. This year, they're not selling fur. So, maybe the other stores will follow suit. And you see that there are dogs in this protest. Dogs marching. Oh, okay, wonderful, wonderful. Now we're crossing. We are crossing from Rodeo Drive onto Wilshire Boulevard. And let's see where the next stop is. This is an incredible, incredible demonstration. Certainly And we have all sorts of cooperation from local law enforcement. They have been wonderful guiding us.
Compassion is the fashion! Don't buy fur! Compassion is the fashion! Don't buy fur! Compassion is the fashion!
And you see people with fancy cars watching this, taking it all in, one BMW after another, with people maybe getting that idea. Do you think you'd stop wearing fur? Or have you ever worn? Okay, it's hard to talk to people in cars, but people are definitely, and we don't want to make the assumption that these people do wear fur, but we're in Beverly Hills. You see every single car is a luxury car that we're passing. Would you like to comment? We don't know because we don't want to stop people in traffic, but I can tell you that if once the Beverly Hills consumer, I'm speaking in generalities here, says, okay, fur's dead, it's not cool. It's not going to give me any points in society. It's not happening. That's when fur will truly die. But it's already being outlawed in city after city.
Everybody takes a look at that First Republic Bank. For years and years, there's a horrible puppy shop. Now, posh puppies cater to the rich and famous celebrities. They were selling, $5,000, $10,000 dogs there. We were out here years ago protesting on this very corner. As you can see, Posh Puppy, who's known for selling horrific puppy mill dogs, is gone. I'm telling you right now, as long as people are in this car right now, we're on the streets.
I remember that protest years ago where that bank was a store that sold pets, and there were protests. I was there, I covered them. They were protesting day after day, and it did go out of business. Protests can be effective. They're not the only tool, but they are a very effective tool because they get people's attention. All of the companies have been approached in the past. I can't say all, but a lot of these big companies have been approached in the past and just politely asked to stop fur. They've been shown the videos. It's not like this is coming as a big surprise. Michael Kors, we're thrilled to stop fur, but he was asked politely. Letters were sent by PETA and others for a long time. And then some very intense protests occurred, and voila, he stopped.
Death trade! Death trade! Death trade! Death trade! Death trade!
We are live in Beverly Hills covering Fur-Free Friday. There are similar protests happening all over the United States today. In New York, against companies like Canada Goose. There's a huge one. Jane and Shane has a reporter there. We also have a reporter in San Diego covering the Fur-Free march there. So this is a global movement, and today is Fur-Free Friday, and these kinds of demonstrations are happening all over the United States. But of all of them, I think that New York and LA, which are the hub of, of course, fashion and what's in and what's out, this is so important. This is so important because the people who shop here are the people who make basically, set the trends. And so we want to make sure that the fur trend, is dead and goes away. It's just barbaric. I mean, let's be real. Nobody needs to wear fur. Nobody needs to wear fur. I think we all know that. We are approaching Saks Fifth Avenue now. And let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Again, we have the very upscale, and a lot of the people who are driving by are taking video of this, which is great. We want to see them take the videos. Again, it's sort of funny. It's like there's a Porsche, there's a Mercedes, so many luxury vehicles. This is ground zero of luxury, and that's the thing. Fur has been considered a luxury, but what they're saying is it's not a luxury that the animals can afford, whose skin and whose fur it is. It's not your luxury to have. There are plenty of other luxuries that don't involve killing animals. And you know, of all the products.
Death
Of
trade!
all the products.
Death trade! Death trade!
Fur is, you know, arguably the least justifiable.
Smash the locks and liberate!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open up the cage door!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Smash the locks and liberate!
1, 2, 3, 4.
We've got a tremendous police presence here in Beverly Hills. We've got 4 cops on bicycles, also motorcycle cops, also police officers who are blocking the streets, and they're doing a great job of keeping us safe, and we applaud them. We're on their side as well, in the sense that this has been a very well coordinated demonstration. You have a legal observer here who's making sure that everybody does what they're supposed to do.
Death trade! Death trade! Death trade! Death trade! Death trade!
Hey, my favorite 2 anti-fur songs are Maria Dane's This is My Coat and Disobey 93 Gasoline. They're both anti-fur songs.
Yeah,
So-
there are anti-fur songs. Really good point. Really good point. You know, the culture is speaking out against these cruel products, and there's somebody who's just going live or taking video, and they're just taking it in. Thank you for taking it in. Look, that's a person just walking down the street who's like, yeah.
Don't buy fur!
Compassion is the fashion!
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 Don't buy fur! Don't buy fur!
This is a sizable protest, and as I mentioned, we are live offering team coverage on Jane Unchained of all the Fur Free Friday protests that are happening. There's one happening in New York. You can check out facebook.com/janevelezmitchell to check out the New York protest, which is happening right now. And there's one in San Diego. And there's also a whole bunch of others, many different cities. Now we've got Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus, which they say still sells fur. And actually, decades ago, I wrote them a letter saying, why are you selling fur? And they said they feel consumers deserve a choice. And I will say, for myself, I cut up my Neiman Marcus card, and I've never used it since. We invite Neiman Marcus on any time. We invite Neiman Marcus on any time to offer their response to these protesters.
Neiman Marcus has blood on its hands!
Neiman Marcus has blood on his hands!
Neiman Marcus has blood on its hands!
Can anybody from Neiman Marcus comment on this demonstration, sir? Okay, we did see comment.
Go for free and we will leave you alone next year! You haven't joined! Go for free!
Absolutely. So everybody here, just take a moment of silence. For those that can't, for those that feel up to it, just sit down for a moment, and we're going to take a minute of silence in remembrance of all the animals that Neiman Marcus has slaughtered and killed, along with all the other stores. So we traditionally do this every year. Just take a moment of silence in remembrance of all the animals, the millions and millions of animals that are
Now everybody is sitting down on the streets of Beverly Hills. This is pretty amazing.
This is, I know you all have better things to do with your time.
Everybody sitting down
Well,
here
actually don't, right?
as a sit-in on the street, on Wilshire Boulevard, on the streets of Beverly Hills. Including, we have major Hollywood stars here who are taking a seat and sitting down. That's Mena Suvari, who is a major actress here in Hollywood. She's doing some videos of her own, and she is also sitting down and taking part in this demonstration. And the silence. for all the animals who have been killed for fur. And we've got honks of support. And again, a lot of media here. Please know that West Hollywood and Los Angeles and other cities are going fur-free, have gone fur-free. It's being phased in Los Angeles. They just voted to ban the sale of fur. It's going to be phased in over several years. This movement is exploding. Michael Kors was one of the biggest fur purveyors, had resisted change for years, and just recently went fur-free, which was a huge, huge victory. PETA was very involved in making that happen, and in fact issued the announcement. Michael Kors walked out of a meeting with a PETA representative, I believe it was Dan Matthews, and announced that he would no longer be selling fur.
Thank you, everybody. Now back to get back to
All right.
Brian, we're going back this way.
All right. Probably the best place to wrap up this live video outside Neiman Marcus. You know, I just happened to, as a consumer, years ago, decades ago, when I was a local news anchor in Los Angeles, and I had a Neiman Marcus charge card, and I wrote them a letter and said, can you please stop selling fur? And they wrote me back, and they said, we feel consumers deserve a choice. And I did cut up my Neiman Marcus card, and I haven't been in a Neiman Marcus since. And here I am, standing here right in front of you. We invite Neiman Marcus on anytime. You know, what these protesters say is it's not just a personal choice when there's a victim. Reporting live from the heart of Beverly Hills, the shopping center of the universe, the pinnacle of conspicuous consumption. Janevelezmitchell for Jane Unchained.